Hi everybody, welcome back. So today's a big day. This bracket, which I made in one of the previous episodes, will be mounted to the back of the boat. Luckily, I have my brother out here today to help me with that because I'm switching the screws from carriage bolts to actual bolts. So I'll need someone to be holding a wrench on the other side to help me tighten this down. And then once that is attached to the back of the boat, I will be reattaching this Panther outboard motor bracket to the back of that bracket. Here we go. For those of you that are just joining, this is the boat. It's a 1974 Columbia 45, which I'm currently restoring. There's me. Look at me. I'm flying the drone, guys. Look, I'm on a boat flying a drone. Whoop, there goes the dinghy. Real quickly, let's talk hardware. So to get through the hull and the bracket, I will be using a 3-inch 5/16 screw. And then to attach the Panther bracket, I will be using a 2-inch 5/16 screw. All of those will be getting a washer, a lock washer, and then obviously a nut to hold it in place. So I got enough of this hardware to finish the project. Let's get started. First thing, just like last time, I'm gonna drop this line in here. That's gonna let me tie off the bracket to the boat. Once I get that length down, I'll attach the bracket down there. And if anything happens, it'll keep the bracket from going to the bottom of the bay. Tie this off. And double check. That's good. That'll work. So the idea here is going to be, my brother's going to be sitting inside of this portion and tightening, or at least holding the nut, and I'll be out there with the bracket. Here we go. And guys, if you're enjoying this content, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Thank you so much. Let's ride the dinghy like a skateboard to the back of the boat, to my bracket. Underneath the boat. I don't want to be underneath the boat. Okay, attach lock washer, attach bolt, put the bolt through here, and then try to scoot over to the boat. All right, go ahead, real quick, dude. No. Wait. I'm always checking for waves just to make sure I don't get slammed with any big waves and the dinghy ends up underneath that boat, because that sucks. So this is how it is. Just always keep an eye out on the waves. Let's put the second bolt in. First two screws are in, and that was so much easier with someone helping. That way I don't have to get back on the deck of this boat. I could just feed the screws in from the other side. And while I'm in the dinghy, my brother is actually getting the rest of the hardware so that we can attach the 6 remaining screws before we tighten this bracket down. Continue assembly with the rest of the screws. None of these are going to be tightened down completely until all 8 are in, just so it makes it easier to put the screws in the holes. A boat just came by and there are some waves approaching, so I'm going to brace as these waves get a little closer, because I don't want to end up under here with a big boat and a small dinghy. Okay, this sucks. This sucks. Yeah, see how it's doing that? I don't want to be there when that's happening. Boat coming in. Shit. Waves. You bitch. Okay. Okay, screw mounted. Coming in. Starboard side. I'm
assembling these kind of like on the deck area. So if it drops, these drops on the deck and not in the water. Coming in starboard side again. Last one, coming in. Let's tighten port side top first. Okay. So, is it not going? Why isn't it going? How much thread do we have on that side?
Barely, like none. You're in a tight space.
Okay.
You want it anchored on your end, and I'll do the twisting.
Sure.
Okay. What do you want?
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Anchored against the. I think there's some dirt in there. Anchored against the frame.
Wait, but it shouldn't be that tight, dude.
It's not even tight. It's loose.
Yeah, but it's.
Alright, hold on. Let me back it out and get the dirt out of it. Alright, let's do the other ones. Let's do the second one down.
Something's weird. Hold on.
They went on pretty easy.
They went on super easy.
That's what I had the same issue with the other bolts, dude. I don't know what it is. Is it the salt water? They're stainless steel.
Hold on, let me back it out.
Which one? Second?
Top.
So I'm now hanging off the stern of the boat. I think what's happening is from me drilling, there's some fiberglass residue that's getting on the threads, and it makes the bolts very, very, very difficult to put on. So we're just using some cleaner to clean off the threads. So we're slowly releasing all of the nuts and running cleaner through the threads because they're just locking up. They're not going anywhere. So my brother's on the inside, loosening the nuts and then spraying them down with cleaner. And I'm hanging off the back of the boat. Bracket is
I got it.
carabined off. Brother's gonna lower that shit into the water, or just above the water. Okay, so my brother is holding the bracket using the strap from the top, and I'm gonna hopefully insert some hardware in here before any big waves come. So I'm gonna drop all my stuff, get closer to the boat. Okay, put a washer. Damn it. This helps so much having another person up. Here, lower it a little bit, Sam. Right there. The trick here is gonna be not quite the hardware, but making sure I have the right measurements this time. So I brought my tape measure. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the first 2 screws on and then measure down to the water line. And the measurement I'm looking for here is 19 inches to what is calm waters. Just need to find a nut. Okay, found my nut. Okay. Alright, this is super shady. Okay, so let's try to get this like this from this side.
The seal.
What? Oh, what? Big waves? Something. Tell me something. Are we calm? That boat? So I've temporarily pushed off because there's some waves and more waves coming. So I don't want to be over there when those waves come. So my brother's holding the rope on the deck while we wait for that stuff to pass. Okay, so while we have this in place, let's just get a quick measurement. 19 inches to the water. That is perfect. So that is exactly what we're looking for right there. 19 inches. So this is a good position for it. rock washer. I'm very close to this boat right now. It's making me a little bit nervous. Well, it says it's too much. I need some slack, because if it comes down, it's gonna yank me hard. I need more slack. The hole was actually not as thick as I thought, so I only ended up using 4 of the 3-inch screws. So I only have 4 of the 2-inch screws left. So that's what I'm gonna attach this with for now, until I can get back to Home Depot and buy more of these 2-inch nuts. So we're coming the other side, because I really don't want to reach over this bracket. It's super shaky, so we're just gonna do it from here. That is safely mounted, and there's the contraption. So I'm just gonna tighten these down and then check how this thing operates, and I'll have to come back and get 4 more screws for this. Okay, let's tighten this down, hopefully without too much commotion from the waves.
Got some waves coming.
How big? Really quickly. Let's do this as quickly as possible.
Want me to
What?
go on the boat so I can stabilize it?
No, it's fine. I got this. Okay, let's go down underneath the boat. I don't want to do that. Basically using the wrench as like a handle to keep me situated while I do this. Last one. Oh, that's a sailboat coming in. There's a sailboat coming in. Very close to me while I'm trying to do this. Making me a little nervous, but they seem to know what they're doing. So I'll just wave and let them by. Let's disconnect this carabiner, and then after we do that, I'm gonna see the operation of this and then see how it's working with this bracket. See if I did a good job of welding it together. So let's just do a good old. I'm actually gonna test it once I get back on board, because I don't have enough leverage here on the dinghy. So let's get back on deck and test this thing out. So we're just testing it out. I'm just standing on it like this. The springs are what's actually moving this. So we have some solid movement. I'm 162 pounds. The motor that I'll be attaching is 126. So the good news is that it's holding me and I can give it some motion. So with 4 more screws in there, we're gonna have a lot more tension, and at least my stainless steel bracket is holding, so that's good.